In this video, I'm going to show you how to connect the horns to the snout on my rhino snugglers. The front of the snout is where you have your starting chain and you worked in rounds going around it. You then started working in rows and incomplete rounds, and where you crocheted your last row is the back of the snout that will be slip stitched into the head. Once you're done with that row, you turn your work up and to the side, and you will work around the opening that was created by your incomplete rounds or your rows. So again, this last row is what will be slip stitched into the head. Once you have your snout oriented the right way, we are going to start by connecting the small horn. You will go through your marked stitches as referenced in the pattern. If you need to pause this video to pull up your pattern now, please do so. But as you work, you want to make sure the wrong sides are touching, so the inside of the snout and the inside of the horn. You will first go through the horn and then through the snout. You will single crochet to connect them, and then complete one more single crochet, or if you're working on a larger size, reference your pattern. But once you complete that last single crochet on the small horn, you will start by connecting the large horn. The side that your 2 stitch markers are on for your large horn will be touching the small horn. The horns will curve towards the face. So starting in the leftmost marked stitch, reference your pattern for what number stitch this is, you will connect the large horn. You will continue single crocheting around the back of the horn until you reach the other marked stitch. With each stitch, you will go through the horn and then the snout and complete your single crochets. Once you get to your last marked stitch, remove the stitch marker and complete the single crochet through the horn and through the snout. In this case, we're working on Rock the Rhino. You should have 2 unworked stitches left on your snout. These 2 stitches will be used to connect the other side of the small horn, the 2 stitches that you marked earlier. So remove the stitch markers, make sure not to lose your space, and you will go through the horn and then the snout. Now both of your horns are connected. I like to tuck all my tails back inside the snout. And you can see right here, this is the last row that you crocheted, and that is what will be slip stitched into the head. Now we're going to work 2 single crochets or more if you're working on a larger size, just reference your pattern, across the unworked edge of the horn to complete this edge. You will then slip stitch into your starting single crochet from connecting the horns. From here, you can fasten off and hide all your tails inside the snout. So this is your completed snout. You can see there is a gap between the 2 horns. You can use a new piece of yarn in your horn color or use one of your tails from the horns to whip stitch this hole closed. Once you have done that, you are ready to slip stitch the snout to the head.